So you want to pump manure, huh?
Oh, God. I also own a farm.
Here we go. You're now watching the 2024 season of Farming with Duffy Ag. Well, I split up one day into 2 videos just based on the timeline and everything else. I figured I'd keep the combine action one thing, and well, you guys are going to get to see R&B making it happen, pumping millions of gallons a day, and yeah, big time manure management side of it. So we'll dive into that, but yeah, pretty excited. I got the right stuff for the combine before the panels and the belts. And at some point, harvest will be here. But let's dive into seeing how they pump millions of gallons a day. Like I said, there is some gorgeous farm country up through here. I don't know what dairy this is, and I should know, because there's a lot of friends of mine that went to school, that I went to school with, that farm out this way. There's names on the doors, but we'll see. Corn's going in. They got straw bales loaded. They got a scale over here. I'm gonna kick myself if it's somebody I know when I'm driving by, because everybody tells me that after I drive by that, oh, that was blah blah blah. Belltown Dairy, that is who it is. I don't think I actually know anybody that works here or does anything. Belltown Dairy. Quite the operation. So there's a ton of 1,000 cow plus farms all scattered up through here, very close together. They got a digester out back, it looks like. 3 big barns. Woo. Because I know somebody's gonna say, oh, you're just out driving around not doing anything, you should be harvesting. I agree, I should be doing more than just driving around, but I wasn't gonna have them send me that panel. I could have somebody come get it for me, but at the same point I had to get belts. We can't work on the combine without belts, and I had to come this way to see my significant other. So not this way in general, but it was on the way, and so I figured I'd show you guys a little bit of what goes on. And it just so happens that we saw Zach Newton, and we're gonna see another operation that is out this way, a little north of where we just were. And I just hit him up because I got about an hour to burn. I said, what are you doing? So I bring you guys along, and if you don't like how I live my daily life, I'm sorry. I'm not actually sorry, but I just like telling you guys that because it makes you guys think that I'm sorry. There's some operations out here, but I got to see where we're going up through here. So gorgeous, gorgeous. I hate that the daylight savings time, but out through here is some absolutely amazing ground. That is why there's so much operations going on large scales. Like I said, there's some big dairy operations, and there's big crop operations, veggie operations. So a lot of different stuff that goes on out this way. Well, there's a booster pump right there. They are pumping the distance. Not as far as they were the other day, I guess, because hose carts still have a little bit of hose on them, but yeah, that's quite the cart. I don't actually know where they at. Oh, it's way over there. Alrighty, where are we? Scipio. Crawler out there. Manure moving. So how many miles out are you right now?
We're only at 2 3/4 right now.
2 3/4, but you were at 4 miles?
Yep.
Just over 4. Is this the line going out?
We're transferring from another pit.
So, direct pump and manure. You do frac tank.
Yep.
I'm with Tyler Beebe.
We got one crew with frac tanks. Got in the fall we one crew direct pumps, one crew frac tanks, and in the spring we typically have 2 direct pumps.
Huh. So that's about empty.
It's been a good afternoon.
Has it? How many gallons here?
At the farm total or this pond?
The farm total.
We'll probably be 10 million. 9, 10 million, somewhere in there for the fall. We've done quite a bit of manure here during the summer, so.
Okay. Let's see how much you guys can see with the GoPro because it's light darker now. But it started up there. They're down there. This is your 3rd day?
Yep.
So the line goes from over there all the way out there, underneath one road, then under another road.
Yep.
With 3 booster pumps? 2 booster pumps?
Right now there's 3 boosters.
3 boosters. Pretty wild. So coming across to the back here, booster pump here.
Yep. And there's one out there. This one's basically just to pull the pressure off the road, keep her safe.
They've been right after it. So booster pump right there, coming out to here, hose humper.
What's up, man?
Oh, how we doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. Alrighty. So, Aiden Hastings.
What's up?
People might recognize him. You pretty much applicate.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
So-
most of the time.
Give us a rundown of what's really going on here.
Well, we're putting poop in the ground.
Poop in the ground at 3,000.
I got some, we're pumping some wicked sand, so there's a lot of flow bounce going on.
Yep.
I'm probably averaging 3,400,
3,400.
but so you'll see it'll go down in the 2s and then the high 3s. The sand messes with the flow meter.
Okay.
It's really, really thick sand manure here, so. There's my pump controls up here. We're about 4 miles out. So there's the lead pump and then the boosters.
And you can control everything off of that.
Everything. The RPMs, this is the hydraulic stick that's feeding the lead pump in the pond.
Yep.
Um,
So if everything goes to
I can
shit
look
real
at-
quick, you can shut everything down and
Yep.
speed it up.
I can even do fuel level, hydraulic level, there's everything. I can control all the gate valves, so your inlet, outlet, and bypass valves. Yeah, you can do pretty much everything with those.
Can you launch the pig through that, or?
Not yet. They're working on making a light speed panel for an air compressor.
Okay.
So you can. I can control the pig gate, but
Yeah.
I can't control
Turning
the
it
air
on and
compressor.
off. That'll be
I'm
a
sure
game
you-
changer.
Yeah, I think the problem they're having with it is air compressors are so expensive to begin with
Yep.
that it's like a pretty expensive piece of equipment. But
Huh.
it might be a safety thing in the near future that might work out well,
Yep.
not having to be near it. Then obviously there's the GPS. Doing it all for me.
Yep. Hanging out.
Yep. This is a deep ripper. We're putting it about 6 inches deep.
At 20,000.
A little under that.
A little
yeah.
under.
Yep. Yeah.
How late you guys are on?
Well, we've been doing like 6:30 to around 10 o'clock. Our 10 o'clock's like our maximum. We used to work like, you know what, and
Yep.
work all night, and
It burns you out quick, don't it?
we're pumping so much more during the day now that you just burn out. You know, you used to sit in one field all day and it would be nothing, but now you're doing 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, you know.
Because Tyler was saying you guys started 2 days ago down the road at 4 miles out.
Yep.
Are you working your way back or
done-
jumping around?
Working our way back. I've the past 2.5 days I've done just shy of 5.5 million. So
That ain't too bad.
no, and 2 million gallon days in the fall are a good day for us because I mean we break a lot of shear bolts,
Yep.
pulling up, you know, running this ripper. Springtime's different. We try to do a little more than that, but that's with a popper we run in the spring, one of those tear discs.
Yep. You're splashing that on before it, right?
Splashes before, and then there's 2 sets of discs, one facing each way, and you never have to stop for that. You know, you don't break a shear bolt. You lose a disc, you can keep going.
Yep.
But yeah, the fall we always try to do our farthest pumping and do the deepest tillage because you have more time in the fall. You know, the springtime crunch.
Oh, it's go,
just,
go, go.
You can't keep up, so yeah. And this is the swing tube box over here. You can control the gates on that. They went with this switch box because some tractors don't have 6 hydraulic outlets.
Okay.
You know, you need 2 hydraulic outlets for a swing tube. But some tractors, you know, only have 4.
Yep.
And that could use up all your, you know, you got your spinner manifold back there, your swing tube float, your wings, your dump valve.
Yeah, you burn through hydraulic ports pretty quickly.
I use 5 out of the 6 here, so I don't necessarily need the box, but
Oh, this is a content people love.
I'll switch over my
Getting dirty.
gas.
So you shut down the lead pump, which
Yep.
then stops flow.
Yep. I've had bad service on this. And I'll idle down the next booster. That one's low inlet. I'll idle her down. Open the bypass. Close the outlet so there's no more added pressure.
And you're mostly plugging with sand, or
There's quite a bit of trash in this pond.
hoof blocks and things like that, or
Yeah, hoof blocks.
grease guns?
I haven't had a grease gun.
We had a grease gun last year in a manure trailer.
Really?
Yeah. So, manure. You can't pump everything, as we've learned.
This thing's heavy.
So that spins around at the same time?
Yep. It keeps even flow to all the tubes. Piece of rubber. Oh yeah.
You can't pump that. You can pump it, it just doesn't like going through the rest of it.
This is the smallest part of the whole system.
Yep. 8270R. Tyler was saying Steigers for applicators
Yep.
and straight frame deers for hose humping.
That's what we found to work well for us. This is my buddy Mike.
How are we doing?
Chris.
Learning.
Me too.
So how long can you sit before sand settles out? Or you've never had that problem?
We haven't had too bad of luck with that problem. They say with 10-inch hose you're supposed to run 3,500 gallons a minute.
Yeah.
Or otherwise sand will settle, but we leave it overnight, and as long as you get that flow back the next day, we haven't had an issue.
You'll leave the hose primed?
Yep.
Huh. Back rolling. It's like you've done that.
Too many times.
So you shut down the
Lead pump's
lead pump?
off. Booster switch there. That's already idle. I'll switch the valve. I'll go go idle the last one down. You see the pressure going down?
Yep. So wrapping up this.
Close these valves, and then watch this. You'll see Tyler open the pig valve here in a second, and I'll send the pig. He waits for me to close all these, and there it's open, and now the pig's on the way. I don't even have to stop. The poop's continuing to flow. You'll see it go down, and then it'll go the other way.
As it's building pressure behind that pig.
Yep.
It's pushing it.
Now the pig's on the way. I'll kill these pumps. These engine hours are expensive. See, he's already got that one off.
Huh.
Yeah, pig's on the way. It'll probably take 5 minutes
Yeah.
to get here. Right out the bag.
Huh.
Sorry, I should have told you.
No, I think we got it. So now that whole line's under air.
Yep.
And like you were saying, you'll straighten yourself out, pull it to the farthest corner that you started.
Yep. So the hose cart can pick it up without it twisting. Yeah. So I take.
That was pretty good.
What's that?
Your timing on that.
Yeah, not bad.
So there you go. So then you release your air.
Want an explosion? Yeah, they have the compressor on. Release the air, and then I lock the swing tube. And back up a little bit. Give myself some slack.
And then you can take the hose off.
Half inch.
Half-inch wrenches?
So 13.
13s.
On 10 millimeter, you'd never find it.
That's true. That is true. That is a hell of a hose cart, though.
They are.
So how many miles can fit on that hose cart?
So it depends on the size of the hose, but it'll hold 2 miles of 10 inch.
2 miles and 10.
So like 8 inch, you could probably get 3-something miles on there. 6 inch, that'd be pretty interesting to see. I don't know if anybody's ever filled a.
Of 6 inch.
Yeah. I mean, it's the 2 miles of 10 is tight.
Yeah.
But you can do it. When we were out west in Colorado, it'll hold 1 mile of 12 inch, just because that's how much more surface area that the hose is so much bigger.
So he blew out not even 10 minutes ago. Not even. On to the next one. They got hose laid out already. So he'll get the drag hook back up. Wild.
I should get you trained. You should be doing this, right?
Someday, right? Someday. I guess it's not all. So you want to pump manure, huh? So there's some grass and a wet.
I have to talk to my boy Jackson. He put the pack on thick.
So there's some grass right here that was in like a wet area that clearly didn't get sprayed or had nothing growing and grew back up through. And it's wrapped around there pretty good. Pizza time.
Pizza time.
That's what happens when you hit 2 million gallons, right? Somebody shows up with pizza.
I wish it was that way every time.
Appreciate Tyler and Aiden letting me tag around, see some stuff. It was darker, but it was still cool to see. Plan is to go back out at some point, hang out with them guys, see some more stuff. It's always neat to learn. They pump some incredible amount of gallons through their systems and pretty top notch. So appreciate them and appreciate you guys watching along. Stay tuned for the next one. We'll see how much closer we are to harvest. So have a good one.